Hi, so welcome to this week's edition of Tarot Talk. This is where we do the energetic card pull, just to see what energy we'll be working with for this coming week. So as always, just give the cards a little shuffle just before we pull this. And we'll just be doing the oracle card just straight after this as well, just to see what information correlates with each other. So I hope everyone is well. Okay, so this week we have the 10 of Pentacles, if you can see that there. So Pentacles in the element of Earth, so generally relating to our finances and also our health. The element of Earth, generally quite a slow moving. So I always feel when I pull a Pentacles card that I'm just getting a little nudge as a message for some patience with things as well. Now with it being 10, it's the end of a cycle. So this can be if you felt you've been having, a particularly hard slog of things, whether that be in like your home life or with finances, if you kind of feel like everything's all been going a little bit skew-whiff and a bit wrong, then this is just like your little reminder about everything coming back good. It's a card of celebration, and it's all about, we can see when we look at these pentacles, there's enough to go around for everybody as well there. And I just always think it's nice, like the little image of the dog there, when we think of dogs, we think loyalty. So, maybe this is a full course of everything coming round, and maybe this is like a little key of showing a bit of that loyalty to yourself as well. Looking after your own needs and, your own self-care. And again, like with finances, it's like, that loyalty to looking after your finances. So if you're kind of like somebody who's always trying to help other people out, maybe this little dog's just that reminder about taking care of yourself as well. So as working with an energetic theme this week, well, we're looking at this theme of energy of, celebration and completion and feeling like that relief. So if you've been feeling a bit bogged down with everything, things have been getting a bit on top of you, then this is just that card of, there's just going to be that shift now, and things are kind of like finally going to start settling down and going like round to the full cycle. And this is your time now where you can kind of like relax from everything and maybe have that celebration. It doesn't have to be the big party like this. It can just be like celebrating like a small win, and just like treating yourself to something that you've been wanting to for quite a while. So yeah, it's a nice little card for the week. And let's see what we pick up oracle card wise. And this week we have the pig spirits. And the message from the pig spirit is use your mind wisely. So how does this fit in with our 10 of Pentacles? Okay, so again, we're looking at this, if there has been struggles, especially if it has been financial struggles as well, then this pig, the use your mind wisely. This might just be the little message there, just to say, don't let your guard down slightly too much and don't get a little bit carried away, when we look at this 10 of Pentacles and the celebration. So maybe, as we just said when we were having a look at that, maybe, about doing smaller celebrations, just something just for you rather than throwing this big kind of like party and, inviting everybody in. maybe this is just your call then, you know, just to keep it a small, more intimate thing, and it could literally just be celebrating with yourself, celebrating them wins of just overcoming, you know, any troubles, any problems. You know, if you've had any health issues, then, you know, again, this use your mind wisely. This could be just, you know, don't go completely crazy. So, you know, if you're feeling a little bit better, then it's not the time just to then think, right, okay, let's just go at everything, you know, hell for leather, all guns blazing again now. So just that little reminder. Pigs are very intelligent creatures as well. So, you know, again, that just all links in nicely with just like watching your thoughts, and maybe just like watching your words as well. So maybe just like a little side note of, you know, maybe you might need to think before you speak, just engage in before you open your mouth, basically. So that's it for this week. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will catch up with you all very soon. Take care.